Want a personalized tour of downtown Roanoke?
Here we go. Hey everybody, I'm Hal Cohn.
And I'm Chris Cohn. We're with Cohn Realty Group.
If this is your first time to our channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button and that little bell icon so you're going to be notified each and every time that we really release a new video about living, working, and playing in the amazing Roanoke Valley.
It is so amazing, and we have folks constantly contacting us wanting to live here or relocate here or move within Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, and surrounding areas. Now, if that's you or one of your friends and family, please get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. You can send us an email, shoot us a text, or give us a call.
And we'll get to you pronto. All right, so whenever you come and visit so that you can do your very own walking tour of Roanoke and downtown Roanoke, you're gonna need a place to stay.
Yes, and there's tons of lodging options, great hotels, Airbnbs, beds and breakfasts. Is that how you say it? Beds and breakfasts? Bed and breakfasts that you'll enjoy. But we recommend that you stay here at our historic Hotel Roanoke.
Yes, indeed.
It was built in 1882 by Frederick Kimball of the Norfolk and Western Railway.
And it first opened up on Christmas Day in that year of 1882. And when you stay here, there's 331 rooms that you can stay in. And guess what? No two are alike. So you're gonna have your own cool, individualized type of lodging room to stay in.
Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out. Come on.
All right, so right now we're going down one of the curved staircases, and typically this area that leads to the banquet hall and also conference centers is just a flutter with activity. But we're in COVID-19, so everybody's keeping it safe.
Hence the master on the video inside today.
And a lot of virtual meetings, of course, but lots of space and accommodations for any business needs you have and events and parties and things. But during the holidays, what we love is that all of these hallways are decorated to the nines with holiday Christmas trees. They're absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, huge competition, and our family loves to come down here each and every year to tour around and see the creativity and imagination that has been put in by various organizations to make some splendid and stellar looking Christmas trees.
They are very elaborate.
Yes,
they
are.
I remember one was like this huge Nemo display. There's Lego Christmas trees. There's Make-A-Wish Christmas trees. There's just a lot of nonprofits, a lot of businesses, organizations, and just to see the themes and the creativity is definitely worth your time.
All right, so we've come across the Sky Bridge and we are on the sidewalks in downtown Roanoke now, heading over towards the City Market building.
All right, this is what you're greeted with. I love it. You're gonna see lots of trees around here, beautiful buildings, lots of history, but right in front of us is the Roanoke City Market. And if you kept straight, you'd see the farmer's market, lots of shopping, and all the way down to Elmwood Park. If you took a left here, you would hit Billy's Ritz and some more shops, and also Todman Museum, which we're gonna go to in just a minute. And to the right, you'll find more restaurants, more shopping, and center in the square. So if you're like us and you travel in town with your kids, you've got to find some fun activities for them to do. Our daughters are 9 and 5, and they are full of energy.
And they're always looking for something to do.
Yeah, and
when they're not cuddled up with a book.
That's right. They do love reading. There's so much to do, including this main library with a hidden surprise on the inside. There's also a secret park just off the library, which is really neat. Some really fun options that center in the square, including Kids Square, Pinball Museum, even the Science Museum. The Art Museum has Art Venture. We talked about that a little bit. And Transportation Museum, don't forget that. Lots of fun activities there. You can see a lot of modes of transportation there in a kid-friendly way.
Depending on what your flavor is and what your desire is to do while you're here in Roanoke, one of the things that you're not going to lack for is going to be arts and culture.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, so right behind us is the Taubman Museum of Art, bringing a little interest in architectural design and flair to our skyline. Love it. Inside, there's lots of exhibits and displays. There's lots of traveling displays as well. And you can see this huge, massive glass really just brings itself to a large atrium in there, and it's just beautiful in there. Lots of events that they have. And one thing I love about the Taubman Museum of Art is that they have something really special for families called Art Venture. So you can go in there and play with your child in this like interactive art space. There's lots of like Play-Doh, Legos, dress up. There's a theater area.
Yep.
It's a huge space. You could spend hours there. And you played there before with our kids.
I have. I did painting, and for whatever reason, I always start drawing with crayons for some reason. So I don't know. That's about my extent of artistic abilities, I think.
So you can really cue your inner artist and enjoy just spending time playing around in the art museum. And like I said, lots of events and activities to participate in.
Once you leave the Taubman Museum of Art, there are other opportunities that you're going to be able to enjoy related to the arts and culture here in downtown Roanoke.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of art galleries, artist studios you can check in on, but getting away from visual arts, there's also performing arts. So Mill Mountain Theater is a local favorite for plays, and it's just got so much going on downtown. There's also Roanoke Symphony Orchestra. We have an opera as well. So lots of arts and culture here, and it seems to be around every corner.
So let's continue to talk about arts and culture. So one of the things that you're going to want to do is enjoy some concerts at an outdoor venue while you're here in Roanoke, because we've got 4 seasons and we've got 3 amazing seasons to be outside enjoying nature and enjoying some festivities that take place at Elmwood Park. So if you look behind us here, you're going to see in the heart of downtown Roanoke, it's going to be center in the square, which is home to a bunch of various museums and activities for the kiddos.
Oh, it's a fantastic place. I mean, every floor is something different. Even in the lobby, you can see this beautiful aquarium, and it is just gorgeous for the kids. Another thing you can do is go all the way up on the rooftop, and they have a gorgeous view of our skyline. You can even take a little snack, eat up there, and relax. They have lots of events there, but a couple of things I want to highlight in there is the Science Museum. There's also the Harrison Museum, which is an African American museum, and one of our favorites is Kids Square. It's like this little city for kids. It's set up with like a little grocery store, a bank, a school, little roads that they can travel on in their little cars.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. So make sure you take your family there. They'll really enjoy that.
Did you mention the Pinball Museum?
Oh, yeah, talk about that.
So Pinball Museum, for those of you who love pinball, they have a ton of pinball machines in there. So you pay one fee and you can play multiple pinball machines hours at a time if you so choose.
There's some really neat historic pinball machines there and some new ones too. So
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
You'll enjoy it. After you checked out the arts and culture and walked around some, we are confident you are going to have created a substantial appetite. And you're gonna be in luck because there are a ton of international style restaurants here, as well as, you know, traditional American flair as well. You've gotten your arts and culture in, you got a full belly, and you're still gonna need to walk around a little bit.
It's time to go shopping, y'all.
Yeah, shopping. So you've got lots of retail shops that are gonna be nestled here in the farmers market area of downtown Roanoke.
Yeah, and actually throughout all of downtown, there's lots of stores, but just this one block, again, it's ladles and linens we just passed by, and then Walkabout Outfitters, perfect for this region.
Yep, because you're going to want to make sure you got the right gear.
That's
so
right.
You can hike throughout the extensive network of trails we've got just right outside of downtown and on Mill Mountain. You've also got, you know, the Carvin's Cove area that you've heard us talk about. But you're going to need the right footwear and the right gear to make sure that it's a pleasant experience for you.
That's right.
And then we're coming up on one of our favorite stores.
It is.
Which has, they have chocolates, they've got great papers, and
Gift
hence the
ideas.
name,
Chocolate paper. I love chocolate paper because it's kind of our go-to store for any kind of gifts that we need. I mean, it's got such a variety of things, and you can get a lot of Roanoke, personalized Roanoke souvenirs here. So check this place out for sure. You can get a little chocolate, little treats. There you go. Here's 310 Rosemont, great clothing store, boutiques. You're gonna find a lot of these little boutiques hidden among Roanoke and downtown area.
And right next to that store is going to be Lottie Da, kind of the same thing. So they all pride themselves on procuring the not normal
unusual
clothing. I was going to say it would not
unusual and fun,
but yeah, it's going to be something that not everybody else has. So
that's right.
That's why it's called a boutique, and that's why you're going to find something interesting and fun with some flair that you're going to be able to wear once you leave Roanoke.
Absolutely. Shop local, please. We depend on it. Okay, so just a few blocks off of the market building is actually Mass General Store. We are so excited to have them newly arrived in Roanoke.
Yeah, and they took the old Hieronymus building here in Roanoke. I can't believe I said that and remembered it because that was a staple whenever I was not here many moons ago. But in Mass General Store, it's definitely kind of a taste of Americana when it comes to like old school candy and toys for kids. But then you've also got clothing that you need in today's day and age as well for outdoor activities and enjoying the great outdoors. So we're leaving Elmwood Park and just came up from the art walk there, and we are approaching the Roanoke Downtown Library at the moment.
Yeah, so this is the main library. It's always called Roanoke Main Library. It's one of the largest, but there's multiple branches throughout the whole valley. This one's especially cool because it has a children's play space, lots of events, and even a slide that goes from the second level down to the first for kids and adults too.
So we just talked about the Roanoke Library, the main branch here in downtown Roanoke. And what we're coming up on now is once you're finished reading and hanging out inside, kids are gonna have
Wiggles.
the
Get
wiggles
out.
and some pent-up energy. So what better place to come and hang out than, wait for it, a place known as Peter Pan Park. Check it out.
It is such a cool playground. It looks just like a pirate ship, the Jolly Roger, and you can have hours of fun pretending like you're in the ocean with a crocodile and shipwrecked, and it is just right off the library, tucked up on a hillside. Neat place to play. All right, well, that's a wrap. I hope you've enjoyed the video tour of Roanoke today, downtown.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And if you want more information, just to kind of get a little bit here and there twice a month, make sure you subscribe to our email newsletter. The information to be able to do that is going to be in the comment section. And we look forward to seeing you when you come and do your own personal tour of Roanoke. We'll see you soon.
Bye.